Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are again on Tower of God New World. And on today's video it is time to do an updated tier list and add brand new character Khun into the mix, okay? Leave a like, subscribe, your opinions in the comment section below, and let we start. Few things we're gonna test out furthermore on this video for Run, so just keep on watching. I just want to test out, like yesterday I made a video that he's bugged. He's not so when the match starts in the demo trial, he was dashing towards the opponent with the highest attack, and then he removed the barrier if the opponent had the barrier. Now some people told me that he's actually not bugged, although I still think that's not the case because he just doesn't work like he's supposed to work. Because in the skills, listen to this, just want to clarify this. In the skills, let me open Run. Boom, boom. Here, we are talking about this active here. Okay, let me just put full screen so you can see it. Khun dashes at the enemy with the highest attack and instantly removes their barrier. So, some people told me, yo RoKage, he's not bugged. He's only dashing to the opponents who have the barrier with the highest attack. But why? It just makes way more complicated. I still think this is bugged and he's not working as he's supposed to work. In my logic, it says here, dashes at the enemy with the highest attack. So, he's assassin. He should immediately dash towards the enemy with the highest attack, no matter does enemy have the barrier or not. Like, that's my logic. If he has the barrier, then he also removes the barrier. I believe in this way he should work. Not only he's dashing towards the opponent with the barrier. Although we're gonna go now in arena simulation and we're gonna try this out. Is he only dashing towards the opponent who has the barrier? If they don't have, he goes just forward and he just dies pretty much. That's like the huge issue with him, and not many people are satisfied how he works. Now, don't get me wrong, he's an amazing character, situational character. In certain ways, he's gonna extremely help you out, especially for the characters who has the barrier. But have in mind, for him to work, you will need exclusive weapons level 4 and practically will need to max him out. Especially now, you need to max him out so you can get most out of the damage because of those additional stats. Especially now because he doesn't dashes to the enemy with the highest attack. I still need to double check that. I still need to double check that to see, does he dashes to the opponent with the highest attack if the opponent has the barrier? Is that the only condition? If it is, that's not the best for him. Honestly, he would just die a lot. Okay, before we continue with Run, I just want to make a few changes here. Kisea will stay at SS. Low-key, she's close to the god, but still in my eyes, she cannot match the others. I might be wrong, I might test her out even furthermore, but for me, most people agree with me. Some people said God, okay, but for me right now it will be SS. Edan I will place to the SS just because against the bosses he will shine. That is PvE content, one which I'm talking about here, PvE tier list. Plus with the right team, he will do fine. I believe that based on your opinions, based on furthermore testings, I believe he deserves an SS tier. I believe S tier is too low for him. Now Vespa. I'm also thinking to put Vespa into SS tier. Why is that? Because she's extremely valuable, especially when you unlock the third team. Like when you have 3 teams, oh boy, Vespa will be extremely helpful. So I don't know. I will leave her for now at S. You're gonna tell me your opinions, but I believe Edan is too low. Vespa potentially could be SS tier just because how much value she can offer overall as a tank, and especially when there is 3 teams. I need to put Vespa in SS now, okay? Now when I also unlock 3 teams, I will make a video about that. I would like to have Vespa a little bit furthermore. advanced and invested in, honestly. Everything else can stay the same. One more thing. Amigo charts can go easily to the S tier. Easily. For the red team, one of the best tanks in the game. Akraptor is between SS and S, but for now, I will just leave it as it is. Tell me about Edan. Are you now more satisfied? And Vespa, I believe, now deserves SS. Huds maybe now SS, and maybe like Kisea here. I'm thinking about that, but furthermore testings will be necessary. Okay, now. Run. Okay, here's the guy that we need to... Let me just go through his skills one more time. And then we're gonna place him in the tier list. Plus, we will test out the dash now in arena simulation. So, ultimate. Khun run, throws Espada at the enemy, instantly destroys barrier and deals 600% of his attack as damage, shocking the enemy. Shocked enemy receive additional damage every second. Khun run becomes immune to status effects. This part, Khun run dashes at the enemy with the highest attack and instantly destroys their barrier, deals the damage and knock them back. He then jumps towards the same target again to deal 300% of his attack as additional damage. This is what he's missing. No matter does the opponent has the barrier, he should go for the opponent with the highest attack. Like, if he actually does that, he would be actually insanely valuable. But like this, he has its situational value, and I'll explain that. But this is the part where I'm like, Khun runs, look at this. This is extremely important. Thunderstorm. He creates Thunderstorm, and inside the Thunderstorm, he's invincible. He also gets increased critical hit rate and critical damage by 40 when attacking enemies in the Thunderstorm. Have in mind, all of these multipliers are going nuts as you get dupes for him. For him to actually work, you need to practically max him out. Especially for now when he doesn't dash towards the enemy with the highest attack, although we need to test out what's happening with the barrier stuff. Khun run deals this amount of damage to the barrier with basic attacks. When Khun runs drop below 40, he removes any status effects on himself and swallows a lightning pill. Then he enters a lightning pill state for 15 seconds. Then he gets damage reduction by 70%, and also he gets extremely fast by increasing swiftness, okay? Plus, he'll be always doing critical hits, okay? After that, when this stops working, he will get attack reduced by 10%, but like I said, for run, exclusive weapon is a must, and then all of that will work as a charm. Okay. Well, let me now go into trial simulation. I believe one of the characters who has the barrier and has one of the craziest DPS and should have like one of the highest attack stats in the game is Jean. So I believe if I use her, I believe with this one, Jiho gathers her flame, blah, blah, blah. This is no. Envelopes her entire body with flames, creating a barrier, and she does that really fast. So let's see now. Okay, arena simulation. In that case, arena simulation can be helpful, but like I said a million times already, I don't find arena simulation to be trustworthy 100%. Okay, so let me see now. We can put Machini. We can put, I don't know, it doesn't matter, but we won't put, like, we will put Zahart, we will put Vespa, some weird stupid team that I know for sure that we will see how run works, okay? Nothing special, just want to see that. Enemies, also I will choose the enemies like Jean, for example. We're gonna see now the difference. Let's go full on yellow team like this. Okay, enter the battle. So Jean has the highest attack stats here, and she's having the barrier. So let's see that. But bro, in the demo trial, he just dashed, bro, and I know the opponent had the barrier. Is that the case? But it's stupid, then, bro. It's stupid. still didn't dash, bro. And she's still having the barrier. Did he dash? He dashed towards her. Did he remove the barrier? He just died. I just don't see him that he works, bro. I just don't see it. He didn't dash again. She's having the barrier. He should dash. He should dash now. But he doesn't. Just to make sure, bro. I'll put like this. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. There is no way Jeonda has lower attack stat than attack. $7.2 million. Yeah, she has bigger attack stat. Okay, let's see like this. For what run is the best is the Amigo charts boss. Okay, he's the only one who will be doing any damage to that guy. She has the barrier. She has the highest attack. Did he dash? No. He should dash and just remove her freaking barrier, bro. You see? Maybe I'm blind. Maybe I don't know. But I just don't see him work properly. Again, arena simulation. Let's do this now. What I want to do. I don't know. He just doesn't work in my eyes properly, and he would be so much better if he worked properly, because he would actually dash towards the enemy of the highest attack, no matter what about the barrier. If the opponent has the barrier, remove it. But there, he will be doing that additional damage towards him. He wouldn't be up front. He would be doing an actual thing as an assassin. I honestly, just because, listen to this, just because he can be insanely valuable against certain bosses, plus situational character, if you build him up, if you have enough dupes, blah 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 blah, he'll actually do crazy good job with the damage output, especially against the bosses. And especially in certain stages where you need to remove the barrier with the ultimate and with the crits, but he won't have survivability, bro. He just won't have survivability. So we're gonna see how everything will go. We're gonna see. But if they don't fix him, now when he doesn't dashes properly, I just don't find him anything too useful. I just don't find him anything too useful. Without the dash, he is S-A tier. With the dash, and if you build him up, S tier. But still, I would put him at the best S tier overall. And I wouldn't go... they're gonna fix this. He will dash, blah, 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 blah. Then he might be SS after testing. But I still think that even with the dash and everything else, he will have longer survivability. And I'm only putting him here in the S tier just because he can be used as a stall tank low-key. If you build him up, like, because of that invincibility he gets after Thunderstorm, I believe, yeah, because of that he can go in S tier. But that's like between A and S. Like, that S tier, I'm pretty generous towards him, to be honest. But I need to put... he's not A tier. He would be like... he's just... yeah, I don't know. For the, like, blue elements, we rarely have them. He'll be insanely important for the trials. So just because all of this reason, S tier, but not a spectacular unit, he potentially could be SS when they fix that freaking dash. Like, he needs to immediately dash. Without that, he will die if you don't fully invest in him. So that's the problem. And then that thunderstorm can help you out for the third team, most likely. So yeah, yeah, let's leave it like this, S tier. Then we're gonna see, but that's just like based on my experience, and yeah. But have in mind, tier list subjective, take with a grain of salt. It's based on my experience, some people experience, who knows. But definitely, from my experience, nothing more than S. Like, I would put him in low S tier for now, until they actually fix it. I just put him here, but don't worry, like, order of the characters, it doesn't matter. But just for the symbolic purposes, low S, okay? That's that, guys. Hope you did enjoy. I just wanted to give it like full explanation and a few changes. Yeah, 15 minutes, I know. Long freaking time, but I had to test it out. And I just don't see great potential at him for now, until we actually get that dash. Okay, that's that. Bye, guys.